Peter, how are these magnificent 3D worlds displayed by a computer? It must be some black magic wizardry.
It's complex, Stewie, but more approachable than you think. It all starts with geometry. Everything you see in a 3D game is just triangles, millions of them, defined by vertices in 3D space and stitched together into meshes. Your GPU takes every vertex and projects it from 3D space onto your 2D screen, like flattening a scene into a photograph.
So it's all just triangles?
Of course not. Next comes shading. Each triangle has a surface normal, a vector pointing outward from the face. The shader compares that normal against the light direction. The more directly a surface faces the light, the brighter it appears. Early games used flat shading, one color per triangle. Modern games interpolate across each pixel, making curved surfaces actually look smooth.
Okay, but what about different materials? Metal doesn't reflect light like plastic does.
Exactly. Modern engines use physically based rendering, or PBR. Each surface defines properties like base color, roughness, which controls how light scatters, and metallic values that determine reflection behavior. The shader combines these to simulate how light actually interacts with different materials.
That handles light, but surfaces still need detail, right? Like colors and cracks on a brick wall?
That's where textures and UV mapping come in. Imagine unwrapping your 3D model and laying it flat, like peeling an orange. UV coordinates tell each point on the mesh where to look on a 2D image, so the shader knows exactly what color each pixel should be.
But those are just colors. What about actual surface detail, like bumps and grooves? Wouldn't you need millions of extra triangles to model all that geometry?
You would, and that would destroy your performance. That's the problem normal maps solve. Remember how lighting depends on which direction a surface is facing? Instead of modeling real bumps, normal maps store fake surface directions in a texture. The shader reads them and calculates lighting as if the bumps exist, even though the geometry is completely flat. You get the detail of a million triangles at nearly zero cost.
That's remarkably clever. So every frame, the GPU processes all of this?
Every single frame, all of this is running in parallel across thousands of GPU cores. That is billions of operations, 60 times or more every second.
Billions of calculations just to render triangles. Perhaps it is a bit like magic after all.